So the United States has now denounced remarks by two Israeli ministers who said Palestinians should be encouraged to emigrate from Gaza. Israeli Minister Ben-Gvir and Bezalel Smotrich had also called for Jewish settlers to return to the besieged territory. Israel unilaterally withdrew the last of its troops and settlers in 2005. The 2005 move ended presence inside Gaza that began in 1967, but Israel had maintained near complete control over the enclave's borders. The U.S. State Department said Washington rejects recent statements advocating a resettlement of Palestinians outside of Gaza. Spokesperson Matthew Miller dubbed the rhetoric as being inflammatory and irresponsible. He reiterated the U.S. position that Gaza is Palestinian land and will remain Palestinian land, with Hamas no longer in control of its future and with no terror groups able to threaten Israel. On Monday, Israel's firebrand National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir said, and this is a quote, "We must promote a solution to encourage the emigration of Gaza residents." The government under Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has not officially suggested it has any plans to evict Gazans or to send Jewish settlers back into the territory. But Ben-Gvir argued that the departure of Palestinians and reestablishment of Israeli settlement is a correct, just, moral, and humane solution. After condemnation by the U.S. State Department, Ben-Gvir hit back. He said, "The United States is our best friend, but first of all, we will do what is best for the state of Israel." Hamas dismissed Ben-Gvir's proposal as a daydream. In a statement, the Islamist group said, "You will not find a way to implement it in the face of our resilient, steadfast Palestinian people and their heroic resistance." Ben-Gvir's comment came a day after far-right finance minister Bezalel Smotrich also called for the return of settlers to Gaza. The minister stated that Israel should encourage the territory's approximately 2.4 million Palestinians to leave. He said that for Israel to control the territory militarily for a long time, we need a civilian presence. Both Ben-Gvir and Smotrich live in settlements in the West Bank considered illegal under international law. Hamas condemned Smotrich's comments as a vile mockery and a war crime. The October 7th Hamas attack has left over 1,100 people dead in Israel, mostly civilians. As per Gaza officials, Israel's ongoing offensive aimed at destroying Hamas has killed more than 22,000 people in Gaza, mostly women and children, with heavy combat raging on. Now, the United Nations says that 85% of people in the besieged Gaza Strip have been internally displaced. On Friday, South Africa launched a case at the International Court of Justice against Israel for what it said were genocidal acts in Gaza. At The Hague, and in its application, South Africa also stated Israel has been acting to destroy Palestinians in Gaza as part of the broader Palestinian national, racial, and ethnic group.